Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be an Aries weekly money and career reading from May 13th to the 19th, 2024. Aries, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Money and career, May 13th to the 19th, 2024 for the sign of Aries. Thank you for being here. I hope you are all well. Be on the lookout on the Hear Out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of May. Also, if you're interested in supporting the channel or becoming an active member, I know this is not for everyone, but if you are interested, click on the join button and that'll take you wherever you wish to go. But also it's going to give you access to the private tarot session every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We have a private tarot session where the members only, members base, energy base comes together as a community, and you can ask tarot your questions. All right, here we go. Aries weekly money and career, May 13th to the 19th, 2024. Aries. What energies do we have? 10 of Swords. Okay, well, you're at the end of something that's not easy, trying to get through, or maybe a sense of betrayal, a sense of, I did what I could do, I saved my money, or I'm going to save money because I'm at the end of this cycle, end of a job, or end of something that's not working for me, or I don't want to work with those people, or I'm not on the same wavelength, and whatever they do or whatever the dynamic is, not for me anymore. 10 of Swords, right? Sort of a big disappointment. But I like this Four of Pentacles because you're stubborn, you're standing your ground, and you're persevering no matter what, even if you're done or you're a little triggered by what happened, or you're still dragging in those energies. 5 of Pentacles, right? It's this disappointment of maybe not making enough money, or that promotion that passed you by, or, the dynamic within your job or your business. It's frustrating. It feels frustrating, but it also feels that you're standing your ground, and your stubbornness is making you persevere, push forward, making things happen no matter what, or wanting things to happen, whatever it is you're trying to make happen. If you're trying to get that job, you're persevering. If you're trying to expand your business and had that idea and wanted to work with those people, or wanted to develop that idea or develop something, right? A product or something, it feels like there was a disappointment there, or you're sort of tied to dynamics that are, manipulative, or you feel bound. There we go. You feel bound to something, to contracts, to a person, to a company, to a manager, to whatever it is, to, contracts that, are sort of making you feel obligated to remain in that energy source. Let me just move these up. There we go. And I think you're leaving that behind. I like that. Aries. Let's see where this is going. It feels like a process, but it feels like a good process, even though I like these cards, because it feels like even though you feel stuck in these energies, you're understanding, you know who you are, and you know where you stand on your belief system, on your values, on your choices, on what you believe is the right thing to do, and you're leaving it behind. You're leaving that toxic dynamic behind. I like this. Working really, really, really hard for your happiness and your balance. Love it. There you are, the sun, right? So if this is a business, a partnership, an idea you had, people you were working with, or, that job, or whatever it is you attempted to do, or that you have been in for a while, you're standing your ground, you're persevering, even though you feel like there's not enough money, or you didn't make enough money, or they owed you money, or you felt you deserve more. You're moving out of that toxicity of someone or something or a dynamic that is making you feel like, well, this is the way it is, and this is the way it's always been, so you're going to have to deal with it. Something like that. It really, really feels that way. And I like this because you're letting go with the Death card. Done. 10 of Swords, the Death card, done with this cycle. I believe it's not the first time I'm saying this, Aries, whether this is in a job, right? Sort of feeling, trapped in that job or dynamic you dislike and feel like there's no way out because of financial security or bound to contracts or agreements, but yet it's not enough money. So maybe people think you're not making enough money, or maybe people think that you should have done it in a different way or something like that, but you're letting go. I really like this with the Death card. Working really hard to let that feeling go. Let those triggers go. And working really hard to make those changes or that major change, forcing you to move into a different direction, changing careers, moving jobs, working on the next project, working for your happiness, working for your happiness. Let's see where this is going. You have the sun. You stand your ground in your happiness, in what makes you happy, what is important for you, the positive energies that you like to have to move forward, what you believe in. You believe in yourself. You believe in your power, in your talent, and in your creativity, and you believe that you bring warmth to people. You bring happiness to people. You bring that positive energy to people. And your positive energy here is following you through on your next path in a new direction. Let's see if we have some aces coming up. I wouldn't be surprised. I like this Death card, that, letting go, like I say, leave it on the shelf, close the door, lock the, turn the key, lock it, and leave it behind. Yes, leave it behind. There you go. Whatever this is, right? That project that didn't work out, or that person that you can't deal with anymore, that dynamic, or those contracts you have to get out of, that agreement, whatever. You're moving on. And yes, you're leaving emotions behind. Yes, you're leaving people behind. Maybe a team, maybe your coworkers, maybe those people you spent a lot of time elaborating a project or working on a project or just working in that job, right? You're moving on something else. I love it. And then we have the World and the Four of Wands. So you're moving there, full cycle with the World. Beautiful. So not only are you moving away from something, but you're completing that cycle, understanding that it's not working for you, understanding that it's time to leave it behind. You did everything you could do to make it happen. You did everything you could to keep it going. And the World and the Death card, it's you really the capacity to leave it behind and accept the new opportunities, the transformation in your life, detaching yourself from those old habits, those resentments, those emotions, situations, energies, whatever it is that was blocking you, that was polluting your mind in thinking that, you know, there was no other way to do it and just have to remain in that. You are really moving into more accomplishments. And I think that that's the goal here, to move into your next accomplishments, to grow in your next chapter, and understand that, you know, that chapter is done. And it might have been amazing and it might have been passionate, right? But here you're regenerating your happiness, your generosity. Things are lightening up. Things are clearing up. It's the happiness of finding that happiness of peace of mind, and opening yourself up to other ideas, other knowledge. It's a period of creativity, of accomplishments, and really putting yourself first. And so that is putting you in a period of success with the sun and the world. You might be moving countries. You might be moving places, countries, areas, neighborhoods, to start a new life somewhere else, to be recognized somewhere else, opening yourself to the world. And yeah, you might be moving abroad. It's possible. I think that you're celebrating detaching yourself from this toxic environment, whatever it is. So kudos to you, because the world is opening its arms to you to sort of reward your efforts, reward the big change, the big decisions, to understand that now you're moving on to something else and that's not serving you anymore. So this is going to put you back on the map, for projects, for connections with people, to elaborate projects. And I feel like it's a victory over yourself, a true victory over yourself. Yep. Maybe you're leaving a partnership behind. Maybe you're leaving a person behind. Maybe you're leaving a romantic partnership behind, or a collaboration behind. You're moving on into a new direction, and you're really finding clarity in all of this that makes you happy. It's a regeneration of happiness. Beautiful. Ace of Swords, new direction, clarity, but also thinking completely differently, pulling it all together after so much hesitation, after so much misunderstanding, that your happiness is above all the most important thing, your balance and happiness. And I think that you're at a crossroads here where any choice is significant in your path. All right, let's see if there are a few more cards here in this second deck. Yeah, I really feel like it's coming together, coming to a point where you realize what is important for you and how you are making the changes. Wow. And then you have, the sun and the world can be with a water sign here around you. I think you're listening to people more, or at least you're understanding more of what's going on. Maybe you're more open to dialogue. Maybe you're more open to discussing things with people. Maybe you're more present with people, or there's a water sign there. Or you're, okay. Understanding that it's not enough for you. The discussions, the words are not enough for you. Disappointed, detaching, disconnecting. The emotions are not enough for you. Yeah, again. So you're leaving it behind and you're moving into something different, a different life, a different style, different connections. I sense a lot of, it's not sadness, but it's a lot of having to let go a lot of emotions. Queen of Wands, and here with the Hierophant, finding someone here with, here you are, Aries, making things official here, or there's someone there really helping you, a guide, a spiritual guide, but you're coming to a real awareness here with the Hierophant, stepping up into, you know, something that makes sense to you. It's very cathartic, if that makes sense. It's like all of a sudden, you know, your life is somewhere else, or the meaning of life is somewhere else. And it's about wisdom and knowledge and intuition to elevate your knowledge and elevate your awareness, understanding who you are, where you place yourself on the map, in your path, in your growth, in your career growth, in your emotional growth, spiritual growth, intellectual growth. It's really about the wisdom of your knowledge and widening the spectrum of energies and of knowledge, of contacts. It really feels like you want to travel, or if you're not traveling, it feels like you want to work differently and work in maybe in an international way, work with other people on different domains, on different subjects, and really expand your knowledge. I feel like there's someone there also that is helping you or guiding you. Yeah, it is really coming together with wisdom that you are changing things and detaching yourself from this past, whatever the past is. And, you know, these readings are mostly about emotions. So these emotions you're detaching yourself from, yes, they can be a job that went south, or a partnership that's not working anymore, or that job you don't want to be in anymore, that subject, that team, that company, whatever, right? But it can also be you understanding right now what you want and what is important for you, and why this was not working for you and it was weighing on you emotionally, and understanding how you can change things and move forward on something different to rebalance yourself and be able to grow again, grow your career, grow emotionally, adapt to something new that's going to make you happy again. Wow, it's profound. All these readings this week have been very profound, very deep, deeply with deep emotional changes and deep emotional awareness. And I feel like you're more aware than you have ever been, Aries, of what triggers you and what has been blocking you all these years. I want to say all these years, and you're understanding where your happiness belongs or is. All right, let me see if there's one last message for the road. Profound reading, Aries, profound reading. Let's see if there's one last message for the road, Aries, weekly, money and career, May 13th to the 19th, 2024. I mean, this is like an awakening. And we don't have the judgment, right? But but you do have the Hierophant. It's that awakening to your happiness, really. And this is a money and career reading. But this awakening to your happiness, everything's tied together. Your career is tied to your happiness. Your emotions are tied to your happiness. Your happiness is tied to your intellectual desire to, open yourself to more knowledge, open yourself to more possibilities, opportunities in your career. Everything's tied together. Let's see if there's one last message for the road. Yes, there we go. There lies your happiness, financial abundance. And I think, and with the Three of Wands, I think that now you know where it is. You found that goal. You have that vision. You have that opportunity. We have the Ace of Swords here, which is clarity on a situation and clarity on a new direction. So I think you're choosing to move forward on a new direction. You're choosing to move. You're choosing to change your career. You're choosing to develop your business in a different way or go on a different journey professionally, move cities, move countries, whatever it is. Here we are with the Three of Wands. You have identified, right? You know what this goal is. You've identified what it is. And now you can start building. And I think you've identified for a while. Therefore, but you weren't ready, or you couldn't do it, or you hadn't let go of certain situations, emotions, people, ties, whatever was blocking you, right? And here, now, it's the opportunity outside of your current job, taking on more responsibility outside of your current career. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful opportunity to expand your career. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful reading, Aries. It is a huge transition, but a transition to happiness and stability and celebrating really who you are in this moment, how powerful you are and how amazing you are and how you can move mountains with your knowledge and your ambition. Wow. So I want to say that the magic word here is happiness, but I want to combine the knowledge and ambition and equate it to happiness. I know it goes together for you, Aries. And so utilize those words as you connect with them. Happiness, knowledge, ambition. If you're interested, put those words, 1, 2, or 3 words down below in the comment section, or all 3 if you wish. If you wish to put your name in the hat for a free reading, right? In whatever sequence you want, those are the words to put down below. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one for sharing your energies, for being here, for supporting this channel. Thank you. Gratitude to each and every one for being here. That is how I push forward in my readings. So thank you to all. Have a great week, Aries. Take care. Bye-bye.